Hello, this is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside video tour of this 2015 Toyota Prius plug-in hybrid with the red Access OK carpool stickers. So this is a very clean car. It has almost brand new tires on it. They look really good. There's a lot of tread. And we're going to show you the outside, the inside, and the systems. We're going to talk about it very briefly. Before I do, I got to explain. This is a dual fuel car. It runs on electricity and or gasoline. So you can put gas in it and drive cross country. Or when you get home at night, you can plug it in and charge it up. When you do that, for the first 10 or 15 miles, the following driving cycle, it'll go 10 or 15 miles of pure electric driving. 10 to 15 miles. And if you times 11 times 365 days in a year, that translates to over 4,000 miles a year of pure electric driving, just charging it once a day, which is really helpful. If you never plug it in, if you never charge it, it's a regular Prius at heart, and it'll get you about 50 miles per gallon. Let's go down the side here. 50 miles per gallon by never charging it. But if you do charge it, the first 10 or 15 miles, you're getting like 1,000 miles per gallon. Tire tread. We're looking at the tire treads. Nice and thick. So the average of the driving fuel economy between 1,000 miles per gallon and 50 miles per gallon translates to these cars getting 75, 100, 150 miles per gallon, depending on your driving. Let's go in the shade. Let's go around the front. I'm talking about this is getting incredible fuel mileage if you plug it in. This car has the daytime running lights. Those are LED. They're perfect for driving around in the daytime so other cars can see you better. But this car, let's take a look at the fuel economy. Let's go inside. See what kind of gas mileage it's getting. Okay, here's your trip meter for the gas mileage. Of course, it has navigation. This car is getting 138 miles per gallon over 17 miles driven, average speed 8 miles an hour. 138 miles per gallon, that's what I'm talking about. It still has 3.7 miles left in the hybrid battery, the plug-in battery. So let's talk about that more, and then we're going to go inside and look at the systems. While I'm at it, let's look at the VIN number. The last digits is 677. So on the left side of the vehicle is the gas door. You put gasoline in this car. A lot of people get confused when you say plug-in. Okay, you put the gas in. You always have to keep gas in this car at all times. It's mandatory. What is optional is the second fuel type, which is electricity. So on the right side of the vehicle is the electric charging port. Now the car comes with a charger. You plug this in at the end of the day, at the end of your driving experience. You plug it in and let it charge. It'll charge it for 3 hours until a full charge if the battery's empty. It'll fill it up in 3 hours of charging. And then the next day when you head out, you got that full charge in the car that takes your 50 mile per gallon and bumps that up to, what did we say, 138 miles per gallon? You're capable of very good gas mileage. 138 miles per gallon. Let's see if you could actually maintain that average. And I'm not saying you can, because everyone's driving is different. Depends on how long of trips you make. But if you're getting 138 miles per gallon, that means you're going 1,380 miles on 10 gallons of gas with this car, or a car like this. Most of my customers report back that they're getting 75 to 80 miles per gallon. At 75 miles per gallon, that's 750 miles on 10 gallons of fuel. And this car's nice. It's a 2015. It's got tinted windows. It even has the rain shields on this one. So if you leave it parked with the windows cracked open and it starts to rain, or you park it under trees and birds start dropping stuff on it, or just the trees themselves start dropping, it won't go on inside the car and mess up the interior. So let's take a look at the inside. So this is a hatchback. It's a hatchback car, which means the back goes up. You can fit cargo in the back. Similar cars to this are like the Chevy Volt or Ford C-Max. Those are plug-in hybrids. But this is a bigger car. This is a 5-seat car, so you can carry five adults in here. There's a lot of headroom and there's a lot of leg room. This comes out and can stow underneath, but you have room to put your cargo in here or put the seat back up. Let's see if I fit in here. I'm 5'11". So the driver's seat is all the way back, but I still have my leg room in here. I've got headroom, 5'11". It's a nice clean car. Let's look at the front seat. Got the navigation, got heated seats. Now the Prius plug-in has cloth seats, but they're heated seats. Got little seat heater controls down here in the center. Hot, high or low for left and right front seats. And that's because in the winter time, you can put it in eco mode, which it's in right now, and that prevents the engine from running just to make heat. It'll run if it needs to based on your driving, but you can turn on your heated seats. If it gets really cold, then the engine will run to make heat. It's really convenient. So this car has navigation, but it also has Bluetooth streaming audio, which is a really nice feature. So I have some songs on my phone here, and they're streaming wirelessly to the factory radio. I can fast forward. You see the cover art is there. And then I can fast forward to the next song, or I can do it from the steering wheel alternatively. So you leave the phone in your purse or your pocket when you're driving this car, and you have total control over your smartphone features for radio, music, iHeartRadio, Bluetooth music, and then it all works really smooth via wireless Bluetooth connectivity. And if you're listening to music and a call comes in, you have a wireless connection to your Bluetooth phone functions. So if a call comes in, you just hit answer on your phone, and then the phone menu comes up. You can accept the call or decline the call, or if you need to make a phone call and you're driving, you have everything here. You don't have to touch your phone, because now it's everything about touching a phone is illegal now. So you go to say missed calls, and somebody just called you, so you select the number and you give them a call. Receive calls, dialed calls, everything is right there for you. So you just make the selection and then you move forward. Bluetooth connectivity for phone, Bluetooth connectivity for music, in-dash navigation, and then there's apps like iHeartRadio and Pandora. Fuel prices are really cool because you can look up fuel prices. And the navigation supports live traffic details. There's so much traffic nowadays, and it'll put red, yellow, or green stripes along the freeways to let you know if you need to reroute around a traffic jam or just stay home on a certain time. You can make that decision before you leave the house. You have everything right here. All you need for that to work is you just plug in the USB cable to your phone into the car, and the car will access the internet through your smartphone data plan. It uses very little data, so it's almost free. Now I want to keep this video as short as possible, so I'm going to point out this has a tilt telescopic steering wheel that moves forward and back, up and down. The driver's seat moves up and down, forward or back, or reclines. It's an extremely clean car. My name is Mike Johnson. Give me a call, 951-681-2101. Thank you.